All right, here we are. We are back with a 5 Vegas Limitada 2015. And with it, we have Old Monk Rum.
Weird, but good.
Thanks for tuning into the 2020 season of Cigars, Liquor, and More. As we join our buddies Bill
Howdy.
and our other brother Daryl
Smoke up, Johnny.
in the backyard speakeasy as they discover their thoughts on cigars, liquor, and anything else that comes to mind.
Cold draw is interesting. This was...
All right, so you need to show the camera that the band on the foot.
Oh, yeah, they do this. They put a band on the foot. I don't like the band on the foot.
I am not
Never
a fan.
do like it. It's pretty. This one's pretty. It's good. But anyway, the cold draw is interesting. What are you getting on the cold draw, Bill?
Fire.
There's some sort of candy. It's like a candy. It reminds me of some candy like something you used to get in the theater or something.
An hour later.
No. No, I don't think we should just name them until we come up with one.
Well, we could.
Well, it's almost like...
It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
It's weird. It's almost like a licorice and marshmallow.
Okay, that is weird.
Yeah. Okay, so this Limitada is a 6 1/4 by 52 Bellicoso Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper.
Oscuro.
Well, sorry, it's a Bellicoso size. Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper, Mexican binder, and Criollo filler. MSRP is $10, and you can see right there.
Now,
Yeah.
after Daryl gets this thing lit, you will see that it does kick out smoke.
Is this one smoky? Mm-hmm. I think I had one of these before, but I don't remember the cold draw being like this.
They are not as smoky as the smokiest, but they do kick out a pretty good amount of smoke. So,
All right. Well, with this today, we have a bit of an oddball here.
it is an odd duck.
Yeah. So this is Old Monk Rum. This is from India. Sweet, thick molasses nose with vanilla notes and a butterscotch bite. It is sweet initially and then smoothed by spice and dry herb notes. And I gotta admit, I agree with that. It's very complex for a rum. It almost comes off as a whiskey.
Yes.
And if you look at the bottle, it looks like the Grand Old Par.
It looks almost exactly like
It's
the
almost
Grand Old
exactly
Bar.
like the Grand Old Par. But this is, it's manufactured in India.
So much so that initially we both thought that
Yeah,
it was
I did.
an Old Par rum.
One of the reasons I grabbed it off
But
the
it's-
shelf
but
is because I'm like, oh, this is like Old Par. I'm going to try it.
But it's not. But the bottle's almost exactly the same.
So here's what's
Except
funny.
that it's a screw top.
Again, like our previous episode, so the cigar's MSRP is $10, and the bottle of rum's MSRP is $15. We're looking at a $15 rum here.
It's a really interesting rum, especially for $15.
Well, it's aged 7 years.
What's the proof on it? Is it 80
It's 80.
proof?
It's 80. It's aged 7 years, which is not bad for a $15 rum. Oh my God, right?
How much rum do they have to sell to get that down to $15?
All of it.
Yeah, all of it, every barrel of it.
Every drop.
Speaking of rum, we are putting together a group to do rum at Lone Elm.
We are indeed.
It won't be production, won't be normal production. It's just a one-off.
It's one barrel.
But the master distiller there, Bill Wolford, he found a local source for sorghum, which is going to be our base sugar. Mm-hmm. And I'm
Texas molasses.
Texas molasses. I'm really looking forward to that. It's a shame you have to wait so long to be able to get it out of the barrel, but you got to let time do its thing. Definitely.
Okay, I'm going to hold my thoughts on the Cinco Vegas until I said 5 Vegas before, but it's actually Cinco Vegas.
No, it is 5. It says 5 Vegas on it.
It has the number 5, which in Spanish is cinco.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right. You're right. Never
You know,
mind.
the Spanish numbers and the American numbers are the same, right?
pronunciation's a little bit different.
It is. But this has a very interesting flavor that I swear I did not get on the first one. I had one of these before.
Yes, you did.
And I did not get this at all.
No cold draw here. But I looked up what it was that I wrote, and I wrote woody, little earthy, and a little spicy.
Yeah, the spicy is much stronger in this stick.
And towards the end, it mostly went woody.
Yeah.
So
This is different for me today because I had the similar opinion.
the spicy's definitely come out more than what I wrote down on the first one.
Oh yeah, this is
So,
anyway. I'm
it's
still
interesting.
less than a quarter inch. I'm going to give it a little time.
Yeah.
Let's do a little talk of the rum. This is for $15. This is stunning.
You know, you said I said
I almost
off
expected a
camera-
train wreck.
Off camera, I had said maybe clove, something. Mm-hmm. But then you said butterscotch
In the description.
When
Yeah.
you're reading the description, it's like, yeah, butterscotch is it. That is it.
On the nose.
You could, yeah.
I'm not getting that in the palate.
No, I'm not getting it in the taste, but on the nose, that is definitely butterscotch.
Okay. So at a 7-year-old rum,
this-
you don't get that in rums a lot. This is
No.
a very unique rum. It almost comes off as a whiskey. It is very interesting.
This has to be my first ever Indian rum.
Also true for me.
Yeah. Weird.
And we're gushing. That's what's hilarious.
It's just so surprising.
It is. It's very
the price
surprising.
point, the complexity, the aroma. It's just totally surprising.
Now, at first sip, you go vanilla,
Yes, definitely.
but then you get all these other little spices in the background, and so when they say spice and dry herb notes, I'm like, okay, they're just going with general herb because I can't put my finger on it either, but it's definitely way more complex than most rums you get. This is very different, and I guess I'm just super impressed because it's $15.
Really?
What the heck? What the heck? Is that because it was made in India? Is it just cheaper manufacturer? What the heck?
I don't know. Check out that bottle though. That's a good looking bottle.
It's the Grand Old Par bottle.
It
It
is.
is. If you've seen Grand Old
It is.
Par and seen the pictures from our previous episodes, and you will see the picture on this episode, it's the Grand Old Par bottle. They just, of course, to be fair,
It's a little smaller.
if they've been making this
Little
for
rounder.
a long time, and Grand Old Par's been making this for a long time, Britain and India have some ties.
Oh boy, do they!
They may have gotten this bottle from Britain.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
apparently the two companies are not related.
apparently not. Which is, I mean, they look like twins.
Oh, they're the same bottle. There it is. I'm going to go on a limb here and say same bottle.
They're not the exact same bottle. This one's a little bit more rounded. The old Par's a bit more squared off.
Really?
Yeah, well, I'll go get it. Show
Oh,
the people.
okay. Okay, go get it. We'll show the people side by side. So,
I probably shouldn't take that in the house.
so I got this bottle because it looked like a Grand Old Par bottle, and the rum at $15. I was like, oh, we're looking at a train wreck here. But hey, let's do it. It's $15. Why would I not try it at $15? And this is probably why you should take those risks and look at something and go, oh, that's garbage. I'm not gonna get that, and then get it anyway. Oh, come on. Those bottles, they're the same. Come on. All right. They're not identical.
No, the old Par's a little
See the
got
bottom's a little different.
got more corners, but I mean they're basically the same height. They're the same pattern on the glass.
The old Par is tinted. It's a dark brown bottle, and the rum is clear. But come on, they're the same bottle.
That's
I like them both. But again, like I said,
The pattern on the Opar is a little tighter, a little closer.
A little closer in. The other one's a little more diffused.
But yeah,
But this is why you should take a chance on something that looks like you go, maybe not. And then it could surprise you. I mean, how many of you would pick up a $15 rum and go, yeah, this would be a sipping.
that's worth sipping. No, you wouldn't expect that out of $15 rum.
That's why we're here.
It's pretty cool. Now, this even at $15, I would not do this every day. It doesn't have. I don't know.
I could do this every day. No, this could be an everyday rum for me.
It does lean, to me, it does lean more towards whiskey than it does a rum.
Oh, okay.
And so if I'm going to go for a rum, I want the rum flavor. Yes, this has vanilla in it. Yes, it has a sweetness to it. But it's not a rum to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I wasn't grabbing it because I wanted a rum. I was grabbing it because as an everyday sipper, I want it to be inexpensive and delicious. And this seems
Definitely.
to match both of those requirements.
It does meet those requirements. That is for sure. For sure.
Wow, what a pleasant surprise.
That is a good surprise.
You know what's funny is most of the time.
We've had some pretty crappy rums, even at higher cost than this.
Yeah. Everything's at a higher cost than this.
But this is a pleasant surprise. I like it.
There's a reason this wins awards. This has got a depth that most $25 rums don't have.
And I love the aroma. I love the smell.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice, very impressive.
That could be a potpourri candle thing.
Old Monk Rum candle.
I like it. They need to do that. If they're in India, they could do it.
They could. As long as there's no dairy in it.
That's good. And it's not interfering with the cigar at all.
No, actually, it's going great. So now I'm going to give the cigar a little bit more time.
Well, some of the spicy's gone down for me. Not quite as spicy as it was earlier on. It hasn't been that long.
No, it hasn't been that long. Well, I do have a defect in the wrapper there. But you know what? It's not causing any issue with the draw. It's a medium draw.
As long as it's just in the wrapper, not the wrapper and
And
binder.
it's a good looking. It's definitely no squirrel wrapper. I mean, look at the color on it, right? Mm-hmm. It's good looking wrapper.
Nice.
I have
dark,
a defect.
Oily.
Looks like a chip. Looks like a flake came out more so than a crack.
Huh.
But it's not giving me any draw problems at all.
Yeah.
So
That's what matters.
sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Damn
these two are
mogs.
going nicely together. Now this is supposed to be a bit more of a medium to bold cigar. So that's kind of why I wanted to go with a rum. And again, I thought, why not a train wreck? But this is really great.
That train wreck didn't quite work out for you, did it?
No, every once in a while I want to do something kind of funny to, I honestly screw with you. But this backfired on me. This is really good.
So I did not complete my thing. I didn't say what I thought the fullness of it was. But yeah, I would put it towards. I wouldn't put it as solid full. I'd put it towards a full. I had the 1776 with this when I had my first one, and I enjoyed that combo. This combo works really well.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked at a $15 rum tasting like this and smelling.
Well, this is, you know what?
I'm in love with that smell.
For as smoky as this is, it's a slow burner, even for me. So why don't we get into News of the Weird? I looked up some News of the Weird. I thought it might be fun. So actually, I decided to do News of the Weird because I saw one news article that made me go down a rabbit hole.
Of course.
That's
how it happens.
You know how that happens.
Oh, yeah.
So, a 2-year-old Belgian racing pigeon named New Kim set a world record of $1.89 million at auction Sunday.
A pigeon.
A pigeon, racing pigeon. a known winter racing pigeon.
How do you race pigeons?
Quickly? Durr.
Apparently.
So,
In the air.
I don't know the exact details. I'm sure they have cones. But
Do they have to retrieve messages and bring it back to you? Yeah.
I have no idea how they do it. But this is huge in Belgium, but it's getting more popularity other places.
In Belgium.
Uh-huh.
Belgium.
So this racing
Where my
pigeon...
FNFAL lovingly comes from.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow. Who'd
I'm
have
sure-
thought pigeons with my beast of a rifle?
You're kidding, right? Pigeons and war go together like peaches and cream. How did you think they get messages around the lines back then?
This is a racing pigeon, not a messaging pigeon.
Well, I bet they had to fly fast if they didn't want to be shot.
Yeah, fast and high, baby.
So there's an online auction house named Pippa, which
Pigeons.
for pigeons. Yeah, I went to it. So Nicholas, oh boy.
Oh yeah, pronounce that,
help
please.
me out here. Okay.
Geiselbruck.
Geiselbruch, CEO and founder of Pipa, which is www.pipa.be/en for the English version.
But yeah.
And if you go to it,
Thankfully-
it's all auctions for pigeans.
Oh dear Lord.
That's all they auction is pigeons.
An auction house for pigeons.
So Geiselbruch
This is
said,
what New York needs to do.
said that New Kim was only 2 years old and raced in 2018, earning the best young bird in Belgium moniker and prompting an early retirement. And pigeons can typically breed until they're 10, so New Kim has many years of chicks ahead. But
Oh, you go, New Kim.
he also said this is not just record-setting for a pigeon, but stunning because it's a female. Because females can only have so many breeds, whereas
Oh.
the males can have many, 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 many more.
Oh, wow.
So this is a female, and you're limited to the number of offspring, whereas the male. So really landmark. Apparently,
Wow.
this is a freaking impressive pigeon.
That's crazy.
So the bidding starts.
1.6 million euros.
Yeah.
$1.89 million. Oh, dear Lord.
Apparently, the
Wow.
bidding started at 200 euros and rose to 1.3 million in 90 minutes.
90 minutes, an hour and a half.
Right. Two wealthy Chinese collectors then fought it out the last day to pay 1.9 million for it. And apparently, Chinese enthusiasm for the long-distance racing of homing pigeons has driven up prices sharply. With birds from the, apparently, like, Belgium is the place for racing pigeons. Like, that, you want a Belgian pigeon, kind of like you want...
Like Kentucky for horses.
Like Kentucky for horses, or...
Wow.
Or you know, you want a Beretta for shotguns. You want
let's see.
a Belgian pigeon.
Let's see. What can we top in? Can we be topping horses? No. Can we be topping cars? No. Can we be topping pigeons?
We found our
I
niche.
think we can.
I think we can. They must love racing them there
Apparently.
because $1.9 million
Wow,
for a pigeon.
that's stupendous.
I mean, what is the? So this is an online auction, right? So it's not like they had the pigeon checked out by a vet first. They bid on it. They bid it to 1.6 million in 90 minutes. So I don't think they had.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure the pigeon was checked out by a vet prior to selling. You would think they all would,
Gonna have to check Pippa's
Because
requirements for
avians-
posting a bird.
because avians have a lot of crap that goes wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
So you would think they would have to. Now, what's the quarantine like on this $1.9 million
Yeah, how do you
bird?
ship the bird to China?
Well, maybe he can fly there. He is a racing pigeon.
He'll be there tomorrow, or she'll be there tomorrow.
New Kim sounds more like a Korean bird than a Chinese bird.
Well, it's not a Chinese bird; it's a Belgian bird.
It's a Belgian bird named New Kim.
Nobody'd pay 1.9 million for a Korean bird. You're crazy.
100,000,
Those
best
are-
offer.
They call them the knockoff Belgians. That's what they call them.
That is That is truly weird. That is awesome and
Weird.
just not right all at the same time. That much for a pigeon.
Racing pigeon.
Racing pigeon. You got to throw the racing in there. Otherwise, it's just a $2
The
pigeon.
worst part is after 10 years of her breeding, I bet she doesn't even taste that good. Because it's too old to eat then.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd want to eat my $1.9 million bird after she's done breeding. That's mean, isn't it? That's mean.
No, what else are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
Wow.
Squab.
I don't know what to say about that.
I know what
That's
to
just-
say. We're about a third of the way in our cigar. What do you
Okay,
think?
yeah.
We've covered the rum pretty good. Although
Yep.
I'll get into a little bit more as it warms.
Yeah, you warm it. I'm not even warming my drinks anymore. I'm not cold, not
I
warm,
like 'em.
just room temp.
I like 'em warm, yeah.
Because most likely room temp is where I'm going to drink it.
Yeah, probably.
So I just kind of,
But I never set it down, so hand temp's where I drink mine.
there you go. There you go. The Cinco Vegas, I like the Cinco Vegas. The spicy has kind of mellowed for me. I would put it solidly between a medium and a full right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's early on, but that's where I'd put it right now.
yeah.
Still more, just like I got on the first one, more wood than anything else.
So initially I got this blast of licorice, but I hate licorice.
You hate
But it
liquor.
was a pleasant licorice.
I didn't get
don't
any
know
licorice.
what it was. It was very weird because I
Pleasant
liked
licorice.
it. Was I liked it, and I think it was because it added something to the licorice. There was another spice in the background, and as the licorice has gone away, it's clove, and I think maybe clove makes licorice tolerable.
So sniff clove while you eat licorice.
But this has been really nice. This has been really nice. So the burn's been great. I just ashed it, but that's mostly because I don't want it to fall on me.
I
But
should
yeah, I'm
probably
getting
do the
clove.
same.
I'm getting clove and earth. It's nice.
I love that dark wrapper.
I like the Oscuros as well.
That's just, and the Oscuro has a nice little spice to it. Like
Well, don't forget it's a Creole filler too.
oh well, there you go.
So I mean,
You're going to get spice all all
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm kind of surprised I'm not getting more spice.
more
out
spice.
of it. Yeah,
I would have thought so too.
yeah.
But this is a nice. We've really liked the Cinco Vegas line in general. We've had several now, and I got another one in my pocket for another future episode. And we
Hopefully
really,
in the pocket in the humidor.
yeah, not my actual pocket. Yeah, you nailed me on that one. But yeah, we've really been liking these, and these are not heralded. People aren't singing the praises of Cinco Vegas, hashtag Cinco Vegas. No, but they're good, and they're not
They are.
expensive. Well, this one is because it's a Limitada, annual. I think they've had the Limitada for 11 years
10
now.
Bones.
Right, 10. But most of them are like 5, right? Like the Classico is 5.
This is a really good stick.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
And if you like something more towards the full range, it's not. I wouldn't put it a solid full, but if you like something more towards the full range, this is a good one to pick up, and at $10.
Right, and P.S. with all these,
P.S.
spicy things in here, there's no pepper. There is not a hint of pepper anywhere.
No,
Great retro hail.
I'm not big on the pepper bombs. I'm just not.
Great
So,
retro hail.
Something that's more towards a full that is not pepper.
Yeah.
I'm all.
Oh,
for
I'm all
it.
for it too.
Yeah.
Did you retro? Taste some of that. It's good. I like it. Good retro.
Do it, man. Do it. You know you want to.
Yeah.
First
well,
one's free.
Well, I get the earth and the what do you call it? Earth and I just said it a minute ago. Clove on the draw, but in the retro, Boom, there's the wood. It's almost a cedar action. All right. Let's pick it up on the
that.
second half. We'll be right back.
Enjoy the any time of the day cigar. Drunk Chicken cigars are nub-alicious. So good you'll smoke it to a nub. You can get 10% off your order at drunkchickencigars.com by using the promo code CLM2020.
All right. I'm loving that cedar on the retro. That's nice. It adds a little bit of the complexity. Like you can have the cedar when you want it, and then not so much when you don't. A little earth, a little it's
Hey, pound cedar.
great.
Why? When
Loving
did
this.
the pound sign become a hashtag? Pound hash.
I think
When
it was
does that
I
happen?
think it was the pound sign during the era of the keypad entry.
Telephone, but it still is. When you have to, when
it's
you
still press
dial
pound,
in
yeah.
to any meeting, it says, put in your meeting ID and hit pound.
Yeah, it doesn't say press hashtag.
No.
No. Maybe that's what it's a location event. Depends on where it is. It's a pound on the phone and a pound in a grocery store, and then it's a hashtag on a phone.
That's dumb.
But not when you're using it as a phone calling, but just a phone, like, as a PDA.
It's a symbol. It already has a name. Done.
It has two names.
Number.
It has two names.
It's a number.
Yeah.
It signifies a
Okay.
number.
Yeah.
It's a pound.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hashtag.
I know. It's a busy little symbol, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too much.
It's too much.
Too much.
Which
Pound.
one do you want to get rid of?
Pound. Keep pound.
Keep pound?
Get rid of everything else.
No, can't. It's too widely accepted as hashtag now.
I missed that boat.
Yeah. We're too old.
That boat has sailed, and I wasn't on it.
Okay, so to resume news of the weird. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm gonna edit that out.
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna edit that out.
It wasn't me.
I'm gonna edit that out. Okay.
Fine. Edit
All right.
it out. It wasn't me.
To resume our news of the weird,
Be careful what bottle you reach for.
Reddit.
Reddit is strange, fun, and
Yes.
disturbing all at the same time.
On Reddit, they had a post. People who have worked in the drive-thru. What's the weirdest thing you've seen in someone's car? Here are some of the responses.
Dead body.
One person claimed they saw an alpaca in a vehicle, and they wrote, only worked drive-thru for a year, but the weirdest thing I saw was an alpaca in a minivan. They asked at the window if they could order some apple slices for the alpaca, and I just gave them 2 packs on the house.
How nice of you.
Alpaca in a minivan. That's great. Because he had to stoop over. His neck had to hurt. That's not nice. Okay.
You can lay down.
Another said, I saw my gym teacher drunk. He started eating the tacos at the drive-thru window. He was there for over 5 minutes just eating. I saw him the next day of school, and we both acted like nothing happened. Here's another one.
He's better than one of my high school teachers who was drunk in class.
And you pretended nothing happened.
Had the bottle in his drawer.
I thought you were going to say hand. I was working the drive-thru at Burger King in a snowstorm. A driver orders a Coke with no ice. When I hand them the Coke, they empty a little bit of it from the top, break up a couple icicles hanging from the car, and put it in the Coke and drive off.
Why not?
I don't even think you can make that up. He must have witnessed that. That must have been witnessed. Then there's another one. A car pulls up, and all 4 people are just completely naked, just casually chilling. The entire car was filled with trash, like legitimately up to the back of the seat, up to the shoulder height of the passengers. I was stunned. I nearly forgot to give them their food.
How'd you know they were naked if there was that much trash in there?
Well, they might have been wearing bottoms. But I bet they knew they were naked. It's kind of easy to tell when somebody's naked, isn't it?
Yes.
So another one. I worked at a Tim Hortons and once saw an old lady with like 50 cartons of eggs in her car. I made the joke saying, "Looks like you could make your own breakfast." And she got a real straight look on her face and said, "Oh, honey, those aren't eggs." I don't want to know what was in the cartons. Like, what would you put in the cartons?
I'm concerned.
50 egg cartons. What are they moving? I mean, they could call it moving. Maybe.
Transporting?
Yeah. Of course, if they're at Tim Hortons,
Cross-strait
they're probably in
lines?
Canada, probably not running drugs. But somehow they weren't eggs.
So have you seen on Reddit? There's a thing. The I don't work here, lady.
No.
So I worked retail for a little bit, so it kind of hits home for me. I like it. Yep.
Yeah,
I'll have to go on there, pull some off, and read some.
I mean, I've got a lot of stories from Bonanza, Fuddruckers, and the bar I worked at for a year and a half, something like that. But so of course, all the ones that kind of solidified for me in my brain happened at Bonanza, which was my first job because that's when you get first stunned, and that's what solidifies the memory. But there was so it's Bonanza, and if you're not familiar with Bonanza, it's like a Ponderosa or Furs, or whatever. You buy a steak or a burger or something that's your plate, and then you've got an all-you-can-eat salad bar. And this one guy who was legitimately 400 pounds did not think that the salad plate was for salad. He thought the big orange trays were for salad. And he filled, instead of, because the tray you go through line and put all your stuff on, he used that as his plate at the salad bar.
Wow.
And I didn't have to dump anything off of his tray. When I bust his table, it was just a tray with,
Schmutz
ranch
on it.
dressing on it.
Wow. Wow. So he was trying to get healthy by eating nothing but salad.
Oh, no, he had a steak.
Oh, and he had a steak too.
And ice cream.
And ice cream.
I noticed him.
On a how could you not? On a tray.
On a tray. We did put the ice cream in a bowl.
Thank God.
And I gave him his plate with the food he ordered on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did that go on top of the salad on the tray?
No.
Or was that scarfed by the time you got his main course?
By the time he got his main
works?
course, he was in fact done with his tray of salad.
Tray of salad. Tray of salad is what you take to a party, not what you eat in a sitting.
Well, it wasn't
Wow.
like it was piled with just salad. I mean, the salad bar has lots of things. It has pudding, and it has, cottage cheese, and it has.
'Cause that's what I like, ranch with my pudding.
Well, he also had some salad, but he wasn't going to, make multiple trips because that would run his step count up.
He couldn't have that.
He was gonna make one
Oh,
trip.
wow.
And fill that tray with salad and pudding and bread pudding and cottage cheese and potato skins and all the things we put at the salad bar. Everything.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Food service has its own interesting side of life.
People be funny. Yeah.
We're in the garage, right? I'm
We
going
are
to derail
indeed.
us here a little
Yeah.
bit. We're in the garage.
Oh, you just grounded us.
So this train came off the tracks. Mass hysteria. So where the bar, the curved bar comes down and meets the garage door to the
Yeah, the
chain.
arm that moves the door.
Yeah. So it's got the bracket has 4 holes in it, but the bracket is wider than the bar that it's mounted to. So
Okay.
instead of putting one screw on top and one screw on bottom vertically, no, they decided we're going to put one screw on top and one screw on the left side where it's barely hitting any of that aluminum.
This is bothering you, isn't it?
It popped off.
Oh, it broke.
It popped off. Luckily, the garage door was almost all the way down when it popped off.
Oh, and then it just fell?
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah. So, no, I had no reason to look at it, no reason to realize that that is what happened. Wow. Ay, ay, ay. People.
You should start a Reddit thread.
do something right for a change. No,
Start a Reddit thread. That's what you should do.
r/my installer sucks. I don't know. I don't even know who put this in because, you know, it was already there when we bought the house. I don't know. Ah. So I went to work out the next morning and, you know, garage door didn't work. The opener worked, just wasn't attached to anything.
Yeah.
It's amazing how smooth that motor runs when it's not lifting
Sound
a door.
and fury signifying nothing. No. Where how come the door's not moving?
What the hell? Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I say that, but I haven't put the
Everything breaks.
sheetrock back in that cut piece right there.
God, that's funny.
Well, we didn't know if we were going to put the hot tub in the garage or not, so I'm like, there's no sense in knocking another hole in the sheetrock. You know, let's
Might
figure
as well
that out.
leave that
and
hole there for
leave
the
it
next
there.
6 years.
And then, yeah, it's been a year and a half, 2 years. Again!
I tried to move it before.
How many edits are you got to make in this show?
I tried to move it and go get my rum.
Fail.
Yeah. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Seriously sorry.
So, you know, you got the YouTube videos of fails, and you got the YouTube videos of awesome.
Yeah.
And then you got the YouTube videos that combine fails and awesomes.
Right. So you don't know what you're going to get.
That's the best.
When you don't know
That's
what you're
the
going to
best.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Dude, is this guy going to nail it or is he going to lose his nuts?
Yeah, you're in suspense until it finishes, you know. That's fabulous. Because if it says fails, well, you know what you're getting.
Right.
If it says awesomes, you know what you're getting. If it's a combo.
The good news is our biggest fail is generally bumping the mic.
Yes, it is.
And-
Thankfully, that's our
And
biggest
not hitting
fail.
record at the beginning of a session.
Okay, that's probably a worse fail.
Yeah, but nobody has to listen to that.
And they have to listen to the aftermath of the mic on the camera.
Mm.
You know, after it goes through all this and finally gets to us and makes it all the way back.
All right, so we're about halfway through this bad boy.
Yep.
And my rum's warming up. Let's do some catching up.
Do some warm rumming.
So, yeah, this stick has mild it out a bit. A lot of the spice is gone. I miss it. I miss it a lot.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah. It's I lost it early.
I only lost it recently.
No, I lost it earlier, so I've been dealing with this for a while. I say it like that, but it's still good.
It's still good.
But the spice added something.
Well, the
to it.
problem is they gave us greatness and then they took it away. And it's one of those things like if
You never know what you have
right,
until you lose it.
miss it. Like I didn't miss it on the on the mild cigars that are mild all the way through. I don't go, oh, I missed the spice. But I missed it on this one because now I'm like, oh, where'd you go?
It was fleeting, but I loved you.
So there is still a little cedar on the retrohale, and it's woody, but the other spices have milded down a lot.
Yeah, the wood kind of overtakes it. But when everything else calms down, the woody just comes right out.
Now, that being said, love it, still love it, because I love the cedar on the retro, and I still love the wood flavor. But again, it's one of those things where, easier to have never had it than to have it and then lose it, right? So,
Yeah, you almost got that quote right.
yeah, it's I'm not going to work on it. I'm going to let it roll.
This is not a show about English.
No. The rum has been warming up. And,
And?
what have you had yours warm up or what?
And you know I haven't.
Okay.
Room temp.
Well, it's gotten smoother. I really like it.
Has it?
Yeah, it's even smoother, warm, and that's why I think it behaves more like
Is
a
the
whiskey.
butterscotch smell still there?
No, I don't have the butterscotch smell in the nose.
So maybe I'm glad I didn't warm mine up.
No. The butterscotch smell is not on the nose. The vanilla is obviously still there. I don't think that will ever go away. That is a very strong vanilla
Yeah,
smell.
it is. It is. It is.
All around.
Now, what are your thoughts
Good
on?
pair.
So this bottle, you don't have a thing to show the people, so it doesn't matter anyway. But this bottle has the. We're gonna meter how much
yeah.
you pour out because we're not gonna let you just dump it.
What are those things
Cap.
called? So it's got that little plastic insert that makes it not glug, right?
It's the non-glugger.
Yeah. Okay. So it's non-glugger plastic insert.
Yeah.
And it does prevent it from glugging, but it makes a very slow pour.
It does. I don't know about you, but I don't like those things.
Wait a minute. Now I gotta know. Does the old par do that too? No, it does not. I guess they're concerned.
Old Par's got a little more class. I don't know.
In India, they're concerned about you pouring too quickly.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a fan of those things. I just, I know how to pour a bottle, right?
Yeah, I can pour. I can look at it and make it not
this
glug
out
and
over
splash.
50 years. I don't need somebody to decide.
Wait, maybe this is an aid for the severely intoxicated. I think it
to
is.
not get more intoxicated?
No, to not accidentally glug and make a big spill. Because if it pours more slowly without glugging, and you maybe
Okay.
the bombardier
This-
cannot hit the
this may
glass as
be-
accurately as they did earlier in the evening.
This may be the personal responsibility part of me coming out. But if you can't pour into your own glass,
You shouldn't be pouring.
that's your problem, not mine.
Well, just saying, it could be your problem if you are now the indiscriminately intoxicated.
Yeah, and then I have to pay the price by cleaning it up.
But I don't want to clean up. I just put the gluggy thing in there, and then I don't have to clean up my mess after myself.
But you're more often not intoxicated than intoxicated.
Says
to that
you.
degree. To that degree.
At $15 a bottle,
think
I could
it's a
get
waste of
really
time.
intoxicated
It could
really
be a
frequently.
$14.50 bottle if that piece of plastic wasn't in there.
Oh, they're gypping us. That's what it is. They're running
I
the
thought you were
price
going to
up.
say I was being generous by calling that a 50-cent piece of plastic.
Yeah, it's probably more like a 3-cent piece of plastic. But maybe it is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a pouring aid for the severely intoxicated.
I'm not buying that.
I am. That's my stance. I'm going to stand by it. That's where I am. That's where I'm going to
Where's
die
tech
on this
support?
hill. I'm dying on this hill, son.
That's the hill you chose, huh?
These are for drunk people.
I'm not buying it.
All right.
No, it's not.
You don't have to.
It's
I know the truth. I know the truth. That's all right.
that may be your truth. That is not the actual truth.
Yes. I'm going to write a letter to the editor. Dear marketing personnel.
CLM?
Dear marketing personnel at Old Monk. What is the little plastic screw bit on top of
First
the bottle
off,
for?
what is it called? Second off, what's the purpose? Do you not like drunk people? Or do you like them too much?
I think that's what it is. I'm just telling you.
No. Can't be. No.
All right.
Not buying it.
Anybody who's listening, tell us whether or not you like the little plastic insert that keeps it from going glug glug, or tell us if you do like it. Just say something. I want to know.
Say, F you, Bill, we like it.
No. Say, Daryl, you're right. I am so intoxicated. I don't want to clean
You can't tell
up
Daryl he's right.
I don't want to.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
All right, so then say that is probably an effective use of that piece of plastic. How about that?
You just want people to tell you you're right. That's what it is.
And yes, I do.
That's what that PhD did for you.
This is a really great combo. I'm liking this.
Yeah, it worked out really good.
I like the spiciness of this cigar. Again, I miss the boldness of its spiciness early on, but it's still a really great cigar. It's got that cedar I love. You know how much I like the cedar.
I'm not getting as much of the cedar as you are. I only get it on the retrohale.
Yeah, but I retrohale like every time I smoke.
Oh, I don't.
Like almost every one, maybe every other one, but it's not infrequent for me. I do it because that's where my flavor has to come from because I have allergies. I need the power of the retrohale.
The power. Give me the power. No, but I love that wrapper. Love the wrapper. Love the Oscuro.
Yeah, this has been really great. And this is one of the more expensive Cinco Vegas. I know, my mistake. But for the most part, the brand is very reasonably priced.
If they wanted it to be called Cinco Vegas, they would have put the word Cinca on
No,
it,
that's
and
too long.
Not 5.
No, it's too long. They didn't want it. They wanted it to be universal.
Do the Japanese or Chinese make cigars? Imagine what their labels look like.
I have no idea. There'd be anime.
That'd be awesome.
I would buy that cigar in a heartbeat.
awesome.
If I saw an anime band, I would buy it so fast.
Absolutely.
I would buy it and I'd pair it with a $15 rum just to see what happened.
Absolutely.
Dude, I wonder why don't the Japanese they can't grow tobacco. They're far too north.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese don't make any.
But the Chinese have to have some kind of acreage that could grow tobacco.
Right. You know, that's a great question. For the life of me, I can't think of a seed or a tobacco that comes from India. There should be an Indian tobacco, shouldn't there? India goes pretty far south.
It does.
I mean, we got some nice African wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
Why not India? Where's India?
Oh, Cameroon, no less. Cameroon's probably pretty close to the same latitude as the south of India.
Exactly. I want Indian tobacco.
Maybe it's the weather currents?
I didn't even know I wanted Indian rum till now, but now I want Indian tobacco.
We want to take Indian tobacco and pair it with the Indian rum
Yes.
and pee on a fence.
I don't know where that came from. Where did that come from?
Well, they have signs. Don't pee on fence.
Oh, is that like an Indian thing?
Yeah.
People pee on fences a lot in India?
Yeah.
Oh. I've not been to India, so I don't know.
I haven't. I've seen the pictures from
Oh.
those who have traveling for work.
And this is a common sign.
Yes. They said there was all over the place.
All right. I'm sure it works like the no dumping signs here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably just as well. Yeah.
Because if ever there's a place that there's a mattress, it's next to a no dumping sign.
I love the no dumping sign where somebody put a toilet right underneath it.
Oh,
That's
literally.
Awesome, yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Oh. Yeah, I bet people pee on fences right next to the sign just to be spiteful. Because I think people are people.
I think I'd almost have to.
Why wouldn't you pee on the sign? I would pee on the sign. Like, it's not the fence.
Well, no, it's on the fence.
Oh, the sign is on the fence?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'd definitely pee on the sign and the fence. After drinking a half a bottle of Old Monk.
Old Monk.
Thankfully, it never spilled.
Old Monk. Old Monk. Thankfully, it never spilled. Because it's got this nifty little plastic thing in it.
I'm glad you admitted that finally.
It's a reverse plastic enema.
Wait, what?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
No,
let
seriously,
it pass.
you-
Let it pass.
I don't understand.
Don't. Just let it pass. It came out. Just let it go.
I don't. That didn't.
It's like a fart nobody claims. Just let it go.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll just keep watching the numbers go in the elevator.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
Man,
Well,
this has been great.
it's about time to wrap this sucker up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, total surprise.
Very much so.
Looking
very
for a
much so.
train wreck, and I got a smooth flight.
It's worked out pretty damn
There wasn't even a child on the flight. Nice.
No whining. Fabulous. Except for the plastic thing in the middle of it.
Grab this bottle at $15. You cannot lose.
No.
Cigar.
Take it off the shelf with it.
Nice.
I feel better.
Me too.